I always tell people you just need to listen to it. Because they can't describe it. It's indescribable.
When someone says, what's house music? I always say, you know, boom, boom, boom.
It's a revolution. Music revolution.
It takes so many styles of music and can combine them together.
Putting every style in a blender, it's like a smoothie.
Today's jazz music, you know, it's underappreciated.
It's about really significant artists and albums and artistic statements.
It's easy to understand and really get infected with the house vibe and the sound.
It really just moves you.
House music, it can be almost anything. House music to me is a hybrid of disco, so that's where its roots lie.
That's where the progression started, like right after disco.
I was getting stuff from New York, but I was also finding out about stuff in Chicago.
The first thing about house music was Chicago house music.
Guys were playing music in warehouses.
It came from what Frankie Knuckles was doing in Chicago.
The history of house. You're gonna hear different stories, but Frankie's the only one. Frankie Knuckles knows the story because he's the founder.
I heard it began in Chicago. I would say it isn't necessarily true. Frankie was from New York and Ronnie was from LA. Transplants and cross-pollination and bastard children come together and created something that is what it is.
The term house music is shortened from the warehouse. Frankie Knuckles is playing there and they're selling tapes of his music in stores and they put a sign in the window. Doesn't fit warehouse music, they just put house music.
I don't know exactly who started it and how it started, but I'm happy it did.
All of these people have gone on to make amazing, groundbreaking music.
That's what it's about, is the feeling.
I took it in as unity, unifying all different cultures and races to one sound.
You know, people are really up for having a good time and there's no attitude about it, just have fun.
Such a different sound musically. House is just a way of life.
And tracks that say house is a feeling, house is a feeling.
I've spent my whole adult life being involved in house music.
It's not what we used to do, it's what we're doing.
We have a culture, musically and artistically, that you can't duplicate anywhere else.
You really want to hear that certain sound, and it's kind of sacred.
It's always changing, it's always changing.
We're going to keep on doing it until we can't do it anymore.
Done.
Not everyone understands house music. It's a spiritual thing. A body thing, a soul thing, a soul thing, a soul thing.
I love the future of our music. You know, it's not gone. It's still here and it'll always be here. Always be here.